Until the couple received their divorce certificate, the husband still thought his wife was just throwing a tantrum, believing that it wouldn't be long before she begged him to reconcile. Little did he know that the next day, his wife married a CEO 10 years younger than her. When the man saw the news of his wife's remarriage, he immediately regretted abandoning her, but by then, it was too late. He could only blame himself for not cherishing their marriage. For 10 years, the man had never truly let go of his first love. Even when he was intimate with his wife, he would call out his first love's name. This deeply hurt his wife, but she endured it, hoping her husband would change his heart. On their wedding anniversary, the wife spent 2 hours in line to buy a gift. When she got home, she found her husband embracing his first love. At that moment, she could no longer tolerate it, and ran out of the house in anger. The man hurried after her, grabbing her arm, but instead of apologizing for his infidelity, he accused his wife of being narrow-minded. He explained that his first love had just returned to the country and was going through a tough time, so he was comforting her as a friend. He insisted that their embrace was innocent. Seeing her husband's self-righteous attitude, the wife reminded him that his cherished first love had abandoned him when she went abroad. This remark shattered the man's defenses, and he slapped his wife, claiming no one could speak ill of his first love. The wife finally realized that 10 years of marriage couldn't compare to his feelings for his first love. She decided to file for divorce. After receiving the divorce certificate, the husband still believed the wife was just being stubborn, confident she would soon beg him to reconcile. After he drove away, the wife collapsed in the rain, clutching the divorce papers and crying out years of suppressed pain. She had poured everything into her marriage, only to end up discarded. Perhaps ending this unworthy marriage was the only way she could start anew. The man who gave her happiness was a CEO who had secretly loved her for 10 years. 10 years ago, the CEO had just graduated and started as an intern at her company. From the moment he saw her, he was smitten. She had been kind and supportive of him at work. Before the company went public, he bought flowers to propose to her, but he overheard her announcing her engagement. Heartbroken, he hid his love letter and congratulated her instead. Soon after, he left the company to start his own business. Over the next decade, he built a billion-dollar empire. When he learned the woman he loved was divorced, he was overjoyed and immediately proposed to her. She thought he was joking, especially given their 10-year age gap, but seeing his deep affection, she agreed. The next day, they went to the civil affairs office to register their marriage. There, a couple mocked them, saying she had just divorced and was already remarrying. The CEO immediately defended her, calling her ex-husband a scumbag. The couple apologized after learning the truth. After registering their marriage, the woman recalled the couple's remarks, acknowledging the large age gap between her and the CEO. She told him he could divorce her if he regretted it. To prove his love, the CEO presented a diamond ring he had prepared in advance, and proposed to her again, vowing never to abandon her. He then took her home to pack her belongings, insisting she move into his villa right away. Her mother, worried after hearing about the divorce, didn't know her daughter's new husband was even more remarkable, young, successful, and deeply in love with her for 10 years. But the woman didn't reveal to her mother that the CEO was her new husband. She simply introduced him as her boss. As she still felt insecure, the CEO sensed her worries and promised never to let her down. He then slipped a pair of matching couple rings onto their fingers. This touching moment was secretly captured by someone. When her ex-husband saw